Today's supermom is Liz Heinecke, scientist and entrepreneur.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff.
And banjo player.
Yeah, that too.
So Liz, first of all, what's your favorite part about being a mom? And this is kind of a hard question, honestly.
Oh my gosh, it is. You know, I think it's just seeing the world through my kids' eyes, and they're so excited about things, and other than that, it's like mostly just hugging them.
That's a good one. I like that too. And when
Yeah.
they hug back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even my teenagers.
That's nice. So you have a series of books all about science, which are amazing.
Thank you.
But how did you get started with that? How did you start writing books?
So I worked in a research lab for 10 years before I had kids. And I got my master's degree in science while I was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided to stay home with my kids and see how, career change.
Yep.
And loved it, but I started naturally doing science with them. I watched my friends' kids, and when they come over, we do a science project. So we called it Science Wednesdays. Then I started a website, and eventually a publisher came to me and asked me to do some books for them. So that's how it all started.
It all started.
Yeah.
And it was a great evolution because now your kiddos are bigger, so you have time to do more things outside the home. Well,
It's been a dream. I mean, I realize how fortunate I am to be doing this. It's great. And they still like doing science with me. And it's cool. As they get older, we do more complicated experiments. So I just really enjoy it.
I love it. So writing a book, that's a big deal. A lot of people wonder about it. If you had any advice to give somebody about getting started, what would you say?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say to follow your passion, find something you're really interested in and write about that, and start a website, start a blog, write every day. That's the best way to learn how to write.
Write every day.
Write every day.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And finally, if you were to have one piece of advice or tip for parents about getting their kids involved in science and doing science at home, what is that?
I would say let your kids follow their passions. So approach science in a way that's interesting to them. If you have a kid who loves art, kind of look at some art science projects. If they love tech, find some techie projects like making, gloves for their iPhone. And don't take over. Let them do the project. You can help them when they need help and you can guide them, but let the kids be in charge of what they're doing.
That's sometimes one of the hardest things about
hard,
being a mom.
but you got to step back.
Got to step back.
Yeah.
Step back. Thank you so much, Liz.
So much fun. Thanks, Happi.